Hello everyone, welcome back. How are you doing today? Here we go with disclaimers. So today we're watching a video that is up on YouTube. It's an elite panel from 2022. It features Miss Carla Neal Pierce. This is fair use and I am going to be reacting to it. So with that, let's get the party started. Alright, so this is up on YouTube. It's a 7-minute video. It's Carla Neal Pierce doing her elite panel. I have not watched it. Someone just sent me this and said, hey, take a look. So I figured we'd take a look together. So I'm going to press play and I will pause and react to it and give my opinion and commentary on what is said. Again, so before she even starts talking, the celebrity treatment of everybody right now is mind-blowing, okay? They are all just like, whoa, we love you. And here's the thing. She's probably a wonderful person. I've never met her personally. She's probably a really nice person in person. But I don't agree with what, you guys know this, and I've said this multiple times. I don't agree with what multi-level marketing companies do. So I don't agree with what she engages in. So here we go. And whoever took this video, I'm sorry, it's like the worst video out there because it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone shut up so she can talk. Oh my gosh, this video is making me sick. Sorry. It's a really poor video.
I too am a 5-time 6-figure earner and 2-time 7-figure earner.
So, yeah, the audio is really bad, but she just said that she is a 6- and 7-figure earner in paparazzi. So I'm going to go back and see if I can hear that again.
6-figure earner and 2-time 7-figure earner. I too am a 5-time 6-figure earner and 2-time 7-figure earner.
So she is a 5-time 6-figure earner, 2-time 7-figure earner. I'm guessing this year it's only 6 figures.
I've been life of the party every year since joining paparazzi. 3-time black diamond, 1-time pink diamond. I'm Crown Club 50.
So she's hit life of the party every single year. 1-time black diamond, 1-time pink diamond. So she's not Empire Diamond, but she has reached life of the party rank. So every year. So did she hit bronze the first year? Probably. Who knows? She probably went for gold because of the double hostess rewards. Who knows?
And I am the leader of the amazing team, the Millionaires Club.
So she's Crown Club 50 and she's the leader of the Millionaires Club. And then everybody who's a member of the Millionaires Club is now going to cheer for themselves.
Man, I still gotta pay $17,000, but it's a whole lot better than 33. But in that season, when I first found out that I had cancer, my mom had been in the hospital.
Alright, so she is now telling her cancer story, which I have mad respect. Going through cancer treatment is not an easy feat. It's extremely difficult on your psyche, on your body, on your family, on your friends, just everything. It's a difficult road to hoe, okay? Speaking from experience here.
For months in and out of the hospital. And everybody didn't know that. My sister was my mom's primary caretaker. And my mom was due to come out of the hospital really the day that I went in for chemo. But they pushed it out a day so that my sister could come with me to chemo. My sister came with me to every chemotherapy appointment. My chemotherapy is...
That's really nice. I was in an immune compromised place, and the only people that were allowed to be there were you and your nurses. I didn't have anyone come with me, and I was fine with that. You know, I mostly slept during the treatment.
Infusion was 7 hours.
Yeah, it's not short.
That infusion to get hooked up to the infusion, I had to doctor, to either get my labs, go see my doctor, come back to the infusion lab. They sent my medicine up to the pharmacy. Then I was hooked up to the machine for 7 hours. So we'd be there for 10, 12 hours just for that one chemotherapy appointment. We had a conflict one day, and my sister couldn't take me to the doctors. And here's, that hope again. Tanisha was like, you know what, I'll take her. We were on the phone. She's like, you know what, I'll take her. So she came and spent the night. She took me to my appointment. And one more thing on hope, too. I missed saying this. When we were on our way to Elite Summit, Tyronica and her husband Ben got on the plane. And I meant to say this when I was talking about hope and deposits and relationships, right?
So I'm glad that her paparazzi sisterhood actually stepped up and went with her and was supportive of that. And that is a good thing. Okay? I'm not going to discount that at all. That is an excellent thing. And I'm glad she did have the support system while she was going through that. Okay? If any of my viewers out there are going through something similar, trust me, I get it. Okay? When you're going through something like that, it's extremely difficult. And it is exhausting. And then what your body reacts, everyone's body reacts differently. Some people lose weight, some people gain weight, some people get hot flashes, some people get cold flashes, some people get neuropathy, some people lose their hair, some people don't. Some people get violently ill, some people don't. It is truly dependent on your cancer. Okay? It truly is dependent on what your cancer is. I believe she had breast cancer. And that's not easy either. Okay? Cancer is not an easy thing. But here's the deal, you guys. Everybody in this country is either going to die from cancer, deal with dementia or Alzheimer's, or get in a horrific accident. That is the majority of how we go. Okay? We go by losing our mind, losing parts of our body, or just being eaten away by cancer. It's just statistical facts. And it's like, you're going to get one or all three. So far I'm on 2. So, yeah, let's keep going. And I turned up the speed just a little bit.
How relationships start out are not necessarily how relationships are going to end up, right? Because some relationships that may start out challenging, they end up being like family and your best friend. Ben got on the plane, he hugged me so tight, he's like, Carla, Tyronica, Braden, and I pray for you every single night. We get on our knees and we pray for you every single night, before we go to bed.
Alright, and the earrings she's wearing right now are the earrings that she brought back, I believe, this year for her Life of the Party Bring Back piece.
That just brought me to tears. Just the things that you're not necessarily expecting or knowing that other people are doing. So just know in your businesses, you have uplines, you have people that are praying for your success. But you gotta believe that it's possible. You gotta believe in you. Our word for the year and for 2021 is believe as a team. Our word for this year is manifest. I want y'all to just look at this for a second. I bought this $100 with me on purpose. This $100 represents what a lot of us paid to get started, what a lot of us invested is possible.
Alright, so the video just paused and skipped, but she just held up a Benjamin and said this is what a lot of us pay to get started. Yeah. What would $100, and I'm just asking you guys, my audience, what would $100 do for you today? Besides buying you a box of jewelry and a fakey business opportunity. What would $100 buy you today? Okay, for me, it would pay our power bill for this month. And a little extra. Another thing $100 would go for. It would pay for 2 co-pays at my dermatologist. And it would pay for 3 co-pays at my primary care doctor. Okay, that's what $100 would cover for me. Co-pays. So, I'm just pointing that one out. So it skipped. Let's see what it skipped to, because, yeah, this video is poor quality. I've never seen it before, but I'm going to pause it again when we get...
You got to believe in you. Our word for the year and for 2021 is believe as a team. Our word for this year is manifest. I want y'all to just look at this for a second. I bought this $100 with me on purpose. This $100 represents what a lot of us paid to get started, what a lot of us invested to get started in paparazzi, right? And I want to talk about this $100 in a minute. In a minute, I'm going to talk about this $100, but I want y'all to just stand up. If I touch on something that you've experienced, I want you to stand up. Have you ever experienced the loss of a loved one?
Standing up.
Have you ever experienced someone betraying you? Have you ever experienced the loss of a job? Have you ever received a health report, from the doctor, that was devastating?
Okay, I'm just, okay, I don't want to say this, but I feel like I have to. This is a motivational speech, yes, but it's also very culty behavior, because you're asking, it's like going to a psychic, and the psychic just puts out generalizations that almost everybody has, dealt with. Like, I see somebody with the letter M in their name. Okay, mom, grandma. It doesn't have to be an actual name, Michael. Everyone knows a Michael. Everyone knows a mom. But yes, everybody in this world has experienced loss in some form. Loss of money, loss of a pet, loss of help, loss of a loved one, loss of a home, loss of income, loss of... There's so many things that everyone in this world has experienced a loss in. Okay, let's be real here. We've all experienced loss in some way, shape, or form. Loss of a job, loss of, it's inevitable. It's life. Okay, it's life. Life happens.
Have you ever been disappointed by someone who you thought would believe in you bigger than you would believe in yourself?
Have you ever been disappointed in somebody who you thought would believe in you when you didn't believe in yourself? What? Here's the deal. And I know this is just out there. You need to take the time to figure out who you are. You need to take the time to figure out who you are. You need to figure out what your likes are, what your dislikes are. You need to know who you are, and you need to be secure in the knowledge of who you are. Nobody can do that for you. That's completely and wholly 100,000,000% dependent on you. Figuring out who you are, owning who you are, being proud of who you are, and not giving a shit of what anyone else thinks, okay? You own who you are. Be proud of who you are. Know your likes, know your dislikes, know your boundaries. Know that no is a sentence, and you don't have to give excuses for it. You don't need someone else to believe in you if you believe in you. If you've taken the time to figure out who you are, and you believe in yourself, and you're proud of who you are, and you're proud of who you become, nothing else matters. Okay? Nothing else matters. That is where confidence, real true confidence, comes from. From believing in yourself, knowing who you are, understanding who you are, knowing your likes, your dislikes, and all the other stuff, and not caring about what anyone else thinks. Okay? What I love about my marriage to David is that I knew who I was before I met him. I was proud of who I was, and nothing was going to change me. What I love about my marriage to David is I love him for who he is, and I've never tried to change him. Yes, I make him get a haircut once in a while, because his hair gets really long. It makes me jealous. But I know my husband. I knew what I was getting into when I married him. He loves to sleep in all day on the weekends. He loves to stay up late and play video games and watch YouTube. He loves to read the news. He loves to watch political commentary. He loves podcasts and audiobooks. And he loves to gain knowledge. And sometimes he imparts that knowledge on me. And then I learn from him. But he knew who he was before we met. I knew who I was before before we got together. And I think that's what makes our bond so strong, is because we love and respect each other for who we are. And I think that's a true key to happiness, is knowing who you are and respecting that, and finding someone who also respects the fact that you are who you are. And a lot of women who join multi-level marketing companies are vulnerable, and they haven't taken the time to figure out who they are. And they turn to a community to help define them. And instead of defining themselves through finding themselves, they seek out a confirmation bias, and they seek out a way for other people to define them. And it's sad. And it's something that's easily preyed upon, and it's just sad. So there's a couple minutes left, so let's finish this off.
You have people in your life that you thought would support your business that are not supporting your business. That's like what happens with this $100. It's wrinkled, it's crumpled up, it's ripped. All of those things are representation of things that happen in our lives, right?
Okay, so she's saying people don't support your business and you take it personally. Just like I was talking with Yolanda the other day, business should not be taken emotionally, okay? If someone doesn't want to buy your product, then find a product that someone wants to buy. You shouldn't take it personally if somebody doesn't want to buy your paparazzi jewelry, okay? You just shouldn't. You shouldn't base your worth off of your sales. You shouldn't base your worth off of who's joining your team or not. You should not be doing that. Period. End of story. It's just, you should not be doing that, okay? But if you're basing your worth off of people supporting your multi-level marketing business, you're doing it wrong, okay? You're doing it wrong.
But I want you guys to look around. But all of those things that happen, you're still standing.
Oh, so you gotta look around. So if you're not doing well, look around. Okay, I'm looking around. You're still standing. Yes. And here's the thing. To everybody who is listening to this elite panel right now, how many women in that room are working a full-time job to support their paparazzi business and hoping that someday they can retire from that full-time job and just work their paparazzi business? Raise your hand if that's you. That was me. I did that. And I didn't go to convention. I was just told that through Marco Polo messages from my upline.
That means that you are possible. So I want you to say it with me. Say, I am possible.
I am possible.
I'm possible.
All right, so this is culty. Just red flag on the play. Culty! Yes, everyone is possible, but you don't need a multi-level marketing company to. It's very Stuart Smalley. You're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh dang it, people like you.
It's like these wrinkled up $100 bills still spins. It's wrinkled, it can be ripped, it did not lose its value. You do not lose your value. Anything that you go through, you don't lose it.
No. Okay, so I agree with that, but still it's very culty. Just because your multi-level marketing business is not being successful doesn't mean that you have lost your value. It just means you're in the wrong business. Okay? You do not lose your value if your multi-level marketing business is not successful. 99.6% of people in a multi-level marketing company are not going to be successful. The successful people in paparazzi are the ones sitting up there on the stage. Everyone else sitting in that audience, 99.6% of them are losing money. That is a fact. That is not an attack. That is the FTC proving that point over and over and over and over again, okay? 99.6% of people in a multi-level marketing company will lose money. It's statistics, it's facts, it's real. Let's be real here. That is the truth. That is the absolute truth. But they will sell it to you like, you keep going, fake it till you make it. You'll eventually see things turn around. And then here comes the sunk cost fallacy. Here comes the absolute depression and the self-deprivation that comes along with the fact that you did fail. But the thing is you're not a failure. Look around you. You're not a failure. You tried, you attempted, you worked your ass off. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean you failed. I mean, here's the truth. Thomas Edison attempted the light bulb how many times before it finally worked? I mean, just because you attempt something and you fail doesn't mean you yourself are a failure. It just means that concept didn't work. But here's the other thing. Don't go to another multi-level marketing company thinking that it will. Okay? There are plenty of women out there that can do their own thing. I mean, there's women out there that do their own training on how to build a business successfully through using logic and reasoning and data and statistics and being mindful of what inventory you buy and actually running a business. They teach actual business knowledge, not this cookie cutter bullshit.
And listen, have empathy for the things that other people go through. I want you guys to believe for the things that other people go through. I want you guys to leave here believing bigger and knowing that you are possible. We've all experienced different things. Every single person on this stage has been through different experiences in this business, but we believe in ourselves. We stay consistent, because consistency is key. But the biggest thing that you got to do, you have got to shift your mindset. You have got to change your mindset and have.
Oh, it's all about mindset and consistency. Okay. Mindset and consistency. I consistently went live. I had a weekly schedule every week. I was consistent with that schedule. I was consistent to try and build my viewership. And mindset. My mindset was be real. And my mindset is always be real, be truthful, be honest, have integrity. Because if a man has integrity, he has the world. When a man or a woman, in this case, when a person, I'm going to use that pronoun, when a person has integrity, they can rule the world. When a person does not have integrity, sure, they may be the people that attract a lot of other crazies with them, but the integrity is not there. I personally would rather have integrity and be honest than have all the riches in the world and be a jerk. Okay? Or to be a manipulator. I would rather be honest and poor than a liar and rich. And that's the truth.
Have a mindset of belief. You've got to look in the mirror and have what I call mirror talk every single morning, and you look in the mirror and don't say I'm successful. You look in the mirror and say that I am success.
I look in the mirror every morning and say I am healthy, even though I'm not. But I manifest I am healthy. I am going to beat this. There's nothing that can hold me back. I am strong. And yeah, you can manifest things by a positive attitude. You know, positivity attracts positivity, but this is toxic.
Look in the mirror and say that I am possible. You look in the mirror and say that I am successful. You look in the mirror and say that I am worthy. I am wealthy. I am rich.
She is wealthy and she is rich. She's a 6- and 7-figure earner. Everybody sitting in that audience in front of her, they're losing money. But she's doing you say in the mirror that you are wealthy and that you are rich and that you will make it possible through your paparazzi business. It's a lie. It's an absolute lie. She literally went out 44 minutes ago. But she's pushing you down the stairs. Okay.
It's all written. It's written. We are the sons and daughters of the rich king.
Oh, and now we're having the religious manipulation. We are sons and daughters of the king. This is, if this isn't culty, I don't know what is. And yeah, the religious manipulation, the love bombing. Oh.
And God said that we can have it all abundantly. He also said 2 or more gather in my name, there I am with you. So grab your prayer partners, ask for what you want, Matthew 7:7, believe bigger, and remind yourself every day that you
grab your prayer partners.
You are possible.
What? Grab your prayer partner and say you are possible. And look, there's Rochelle Beachy and a couple other people on the stage. With Trent Kirby himself.
Are you ready for this?
No, Vegamore, I'm so sick of your ads. So let me take this down. So that was Carla Neal Pierce doing an elite panel at Paparazzi's Glow convention last year. And, you know, like I said, I don't hate the person, I hate the message. Okay, so I'm just going to say that again. I do not hate the person. I hate the message. And the message is, you can be like me, when that is not the truth. Okay, you can be a 6-figure earner. You can be a 7-figure earner. You can come to Aruba next year and earn a free trip. That's not the truth. It's a lie. Okay? I want to know who in the last 3 years has joined paparazzi and become elite. I would like to know that. So if you guys know of somebody who joined paparazzi within the last 3 years and became elite and earned a free trip, because that was what was said in a previous video that I reacted to, where they said, you too can become an elite and join us in Aruba. I did it in 3 years. You can do it too. So I want to know who joined the company in 2020 and earned a free trip this year, or is elite, Crown Club, any of those things. I want to know. So if you guys know the answer to this, leave a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'll respond when I have time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Be real, not perfect. Keep it real. Be honest. Integrity is everything. And have a great day. Bye.